Leviticus 19:19 says, "You shall keep my statutes. You shall not let your cattle breed with a different kind. You shall not sow your field with two kinds of seed, nor shall you wear a garment of cloth made with two kinds of material." Sounds kind of odd, right? What, you can't wear your cotton poly blend? Well, and some people look at this and say, well, if I don't follow that, then let's not follow any law in Leviticus. But remember, Leviticus has different types of laws. Ceremonial laws about worship and priests, civil laws about justice, and the moral law about right and wrong. Well, Jesus fulfilled the ceremonial laws by being the ultimate sacrifice and the high priest. And also the civil laws when his new covenant includes all nations. But the moral law still applies because it reflects the nature of God. So, going back, if you look at the law commanding them to not wear a garment with mixed materials, we find that back then there were really two main types of thread. There was wool, which was made from the hair of sheep or goat, and linen was made from fibers of the flax plant. And there's no evidence that ancient Israel cultivated cotton at all. And of course, they didn't have anything synthetic like nylon or polyester. But this law wasn't the moral law. In fact, priests in Exodus 28 and 39 were commanded to wear garments mixed with linen and dyed wool. So this should give us a clue for why God wants his people to not wear clothing with mixed material, because it would have confused the priests with the people. As for breeding cattle with a different kind of animal, well, you can guess why that's not right. Cattle naturally wouldn't do it, so in the ancient world, people tried to force this. And if we go all the way back to Genesis 1, God created animals in different kinds. So this would be a violation of the natural order of creation. And for mixing a field with different seeds, well, Jesus talks about an evil person who would plant weeds in a barley field. There was also an ancient Hittite law that prohibited mixing seeds, and in general, a good farmer wouldn't do this anyway. So while these laws seem odd, look at what's happening here. God is prohibiting mixing things that don't belong together, to keep separate what needs to be kept separate. So there you go, a little bit about mixing, and that's enough today for our Historical Minute.